Hello, and welcome back to Lady Arcaders Out of Bounds Toronto. I'm Dittosaur. I don't know how I got here, but we're doing this now. Please don't take pictures. This isn't a zoo. But speaking of pictures of Pokemon, we've got some back-to-back runs of Pokemon Snap coming right up. Starting with Pokemon Snap Any Percent being run by MrsCandyria. So when you're ready, runners, 3, 2, 1, say cheese.
Hi, I'm Quo. This is Candy.
Oh, hi, I'm Candy.
You are. All right, and this is Pokemon Snap. So I think we'll get right into it, and then we'll do the talking bits.
Okay, so first of all, we need to restart the console because of butterfly RNG. Butterfree. Forget about the fly.
It's a butterfly.
Yeah, it's a butterfree. It's a butter that goes free. So here it's in Japanese because it is fastest version, and then the run is gonna start as soon as I press start. So 3, 2, 1, go. So usually do that quite fast because of butterfly, but that's okay. If we miss butterfly, you can fix it.
Yeah, so the reset just makes it a bit more consistent that Butterfree has a good cycle, but we'll get to that when we get to it. So yeah, this is Pokemon Snap. As you may or may not know, it's a Nintendo's idea of a first-person shooter, where in this case we are shooting camera and pictures of Pokemon. So we'll talk a bit about the route pretty soon, but the things you got to know in Beach is that we're going to take, I think, 8 Pokemon. Among which, so Pidgey, we saw Dodo, we saw Pikachu, we're going to see Butterfree, Meowth, Lapras, a couple of others coming up. So a lot of people think of Pokemon Snap as an auto-scroller. What is the deal with that? So you are on rails. All right, so that's a bit of a bad Butterfree cycle, but we'll fix that a bit. So you're on rails, that's true, but there are ways to speed the game up. So notably, you can exit courses early. So our whole point is that we're going to take the pictures we need, exit the course, try to speed that up. The other way that we're sort of saving time in like the speedrun sense is the camera movement is actually pretty specific. So whenever you're looking forward, you're going at your max speed. If you're looking left and right, you're slowing down, so we want to minimize that, unless you're zoomed in. So if you're zoomed in, you're locked in that direction. So you'll see Candy is going to look forward, zoom in a lot, and then we'll be able to look out left and right for all the other stuff. And then lag reduction, classic N64 mechanics. We are staring at the skies. In this one and Valley a lot. We'll see a bit more interactions a bit later in the run, but for now there's a bit of lag reduction, unfortunately.
Yes, so he usually look at the timer to know when things gonna happen, but right now I'm gonna use a time cue.
Yeah. So when Dodo comes out, which should be about now, there we go. We can look down, and this will be Meowth. So our first goal here, especially out of Beach, is to get hopefully around 22,000 points, but as long as we have over 21,000 points is fine. And even if we have less than that, there are backup strats. So we'll see what we get. That Butterfree was a bit shaky just because of the bad luck there, but everything else looked pretty fine.
Yeah, it was a bum picture.
So there are 2 things with the pictures. First of all pictures get points. So Professor Oak will obviously give us points for the pictures, and points help us unlock items. So the first item that we're going to want to unlock is the Pokemon food, so that's coming up in maybe about 2 minutes. And the second thing is the number of Pokemon that you take matters. So to unlock the last course of the game, Valley, we need 40 different types of Pokemon. So the whole route sort of revolves around getting 40 Pokemon with the number of points we need for each item.
I need Ball Pikachu.
Yes.
2,420,
yeah. Ball Pikachu Electrode.
Yeah, so usually take a picture of Electrode. Electrode can go the maximum of 3.
You need to take pictures of Pikachu. Just
also
restart, it'll be fine.
Okay, restart?
Yeah.
Oh, the whole thing? Okay.
Yeah, so 2 pictures of Pikachu. So this is a strat that generally we don't do because it is a bit slower, but since we need a few more points, we're getting Pikachu on a ball, which not only is incredibly cute, but also is worth a lot of points. So we need 3,400 points sort of thing. And Electro gives us 3,000, so Ball Pikachu is going to give us the rest of it and hopefully push us over the edge here.
It's extremely lag. I don't know if you can notice my trigger's like...
Yeah, so among other things, when you select a picture that you already have another picture of, it loads that picture into memory, does a bit more lag, but nah, we have enough for apples now. So here on out, we actually have items that we can use. So it's not just looking around and taking pictures. We can throw apples, and we can either feed Pokemon or hit Pokemon. and in both cases, sort of get interactions out of them that way.
Did you hear hidden? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't.
So the important point of apples, and we'll see this with pest balls later as well, is that to unlock the next course, Volcano, we need apples at the end of the course. So that's why we entered Tunnel early, got the minimum amount of pictures we needed, and then left. That's because we didn't have the apples. We need that to exit the course later, so we're not going to waste our time going through the entire thing without apples, right?
So it's important you add an electro expressive point because he actually moved Kakuna's head for some reason. You'll be facing somewhere else.
Yeah, in a speedrun context, Kakuna's already tough, but like in a high-scoring context, it is absolutely ridiculous. That's also a very hard picture to get the Zubat. So you want to be looking as high up as possible so that Zubat's as big as possible, but you have like 2 frames to do it, so I'm pretty sure that was like
I cannot hear
a
the
very
fish.
good picture.
Oh, I cannot hear Hunter.
All right, fish should be coming out right around here.
I could not hear Hunter. This Hunter on the left is missing sound. I don't know why.
Okay, I hear him. It'll be fine.
Yeah, should be fine.
So one thing that I guess we could have spoke about with Lapras but didn't. So there are certain picture events. So that's something that you need to take a picture of to activate the next thing that happens. So with Diglett here specifically, we need to take a picture of each Diglett so that the next one spawns. And then after we take 3 Digletts, we'll get a Dugtrio.
I'm too far to the left. It's too slow.
So that's our boy. There we go.
Yeah, I'm late. That's okay.
That's fine. We just need the points. Okay, so coming up, we need a few things to happen at the same time. We need to get a picture of Magnemite. We need to get a picture of Magneton. To get Magneton, we need to fuse the 3 Magnemite together. We also need to hit the Electrode to unlock the next level. So there's a bit of a setup here to make those things happen. We're going to lure a few Magnemites close. And we're going to take the picture before it disappears. Great. We're going to lure the back 3 Magnemite together. And then we're going to... Okay, played a bit safe. That's fine.
Yeah.
Get Magneton, explode Electrode, and all this is on a timer, so if you go too far in the course and then make Electrode explode, that cutscene won't play. And if that cutscene doesn't play, you need to restart from the start and take like 2 minutes to do it.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of a faster but riskier strat where you throw an apple at Electrode before you take the picture of Magneton. But then if Magneton doesn't form, your entire run is just completely dead, so we just played it a bit safe here. We got to the next place.
Okay, it seems like the whole party's here. So hopefully. The thing is, those balls that you guys saw that was like purple, I think it's purple. They are hunters.
Yes, yeah, so Hunter just sort of appears there.
Yeah. Hopefully, yeah, that doesn't count as Magnemite.
Get the second Magnemite, I think.
The second?
Yeah, the first one wasn't centered. So there's no goal to get to Volcano because we already unlocked it, but we still need the number of points that we need to get Pester Balls, which is the next big item. I'm pretty sure all these pitches are really good.
Oh, I lost 2,000. Everything else was good except for Dugtrio.
Yeah, so Dugtrio could have been a touch better. Everything else was great.
Okay, the horse.
Yes. All right, so there's a spot on the ground that we're looking for that we're going to throw an apple to. And that's going to freeze both Rapidash, and then we're going to take a picture of that Rapidash. And that was very good.
BB, come here, BB. You beautiful.
Very good.
Okay.
So there's a few things with the points that we sort of touched on earlier, but not really. So it's cut into a few categories. So there's size, and there's pose, and those are the main ones, and then technique. So if the Pokemon's centered, that's the best. You get a ×2 multiplier. For size and pose, it really depends on what's going on. So we just saw Vulpix running. If Vulpix is facing you and running, that's 1,000 points for pose. If Vulpix is like facing the side, that's less points. There are poses where it's like the Pokemon is eating an apple, for example. That's just like generally really good. So it really depends on what we need in the route and what we can do fast and what we can do to get points. Yeah, so here is a little interaction where Magmar very gently makes Charmander evolve with non-lethal means. And we get these 3 Pokemon. And then Moltres here, we're going to wait a bit on it.
I'm gonna do full Moltres.
Yeah. So we're going to wait a bit on it, and Moltres gives a lot of points here. Depending on how your points are going into this level, you can take them earlier, but again, for marathon safety, I think probably the right call to do that. It's a super default picture.
Does it count as a Charmander? It does.
Yeah.
Okay. Charmeleon's here.
So our goal here is to ideally have 72,500 points.
Ooh,
Good, good.
that was beautiful.
That's good, good. Okay, so we almost definitely have it.
We had 2 mid ones.
Yeah. All right, so we have enough points for the next item, which is Pester Ball, but we can't unlock a course, which we just did, and get an item at the same time. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna enter the course, immediately take a picture, and then leave.
Sorry, I had a problem with my fingers real quick.
Yeah, so one thing with pausing is that there's a bit of lag before you can do an input, so sometimes you pause, press down, which doesn't register, and then press A to continue the course, which
Yeah, so to
it's a
get
bit stupid, but whatever. We have enough points, we got Pester Balls. And the reason is that, so specifically we needed that picture, which was really bad. It was actually a Poliwag, because you can sort of see him in the left side in the bushes. Right side, sorry, in the bushes. We need to go through Oak to get the items, and he just like recognizes that as a Poliwag, so it just works out. All right, so Pester Balls is sort of like Apples before, where we need the Pester Balls at the end of this course to unlock the next course.
I can't hang on purple so probably.
It'll work, it'll work. Trust the system,
Ouch.
there you go.
There you go. Hey, BB. That works too.
Great picture.
Okay, when should I start throwing apples?
So unzoom,
On Zoom.
and wait, and throw apples now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so there's a setup here that, again, we're trying to lag reduce, right? We're just looking at the sky. And there's a setup here to get a Slowpoke that's sort of off screen to move in the right position.
Oh, there he is. Beautiful.
Keep looking up,
Okay.
and zoom out, and to the right a bit, and apple. Okay, that should be fine.
Oh, I missed.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, we needed shelter, but that's fine. We'll get it back up.
Oh,
Oh,
it
okay,
didn't
he didn't
work,
move.
huh?
That's fine. We'll get another backup.
Oh,
No, buddy, come on. There you go.
please. I just need your bung over here. Thank you.
Get this shelter, actually, just in case one-legged
Which
wants
shelter?
to spawn. The one on his tail. No,
Oh.
no, back, faster.
That's fine.
Okay, so this will be worth a little less points, but as long as we can aim, that looks like shelter in Japanese,
Okay.
I think. Maybe, we'll see, we'll find out.
As long as I don't get stuck on Metapod. I'm afraid I did
No,
get stuck.
all right. Oh, you'll have to bop him.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
I never had that happen to me before.
Yeah, so we spoke a bit about camera angles. If you look left or right, you actually move left or right in the course. So if you're not completely on the left side, Metapod's just going to stop you, which is infuriating, but it happens.
Yeah, I think since I moved to take a picture of shelter.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, I got a cloister. I couldn't hear the cloister too. That's okay.
All right, so we actually got a Cloister. Cloister's a random event of spawn.
I got
we actually
you.
got a second one. All right.
Yeah.
Wish I could do that. So Cloister's a random event to spawn. There's about a 1 in 4 chance in 3 different sections that you can get a Cloister, which comes out to about 57%. So it's better than a coin flip, but not by much. And if you don't get a Cloister, you sort of just lose 30 seconds because you need to get Jinx later, but we won't have to deal with that here. From here on out, points don't matter as much, so if the pictures aren't super good, really not that big a deal.
Yeah, that was a slowpoke. Okay.
Oh, there you go. That's a shelter. It'll be not worth a lot, but
It'll be worth something.
again, we don't need points as much now, and we do still need 40 Pokemon to unlock the last course. So even if the picture's worth 100 points, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Oh. Oh, that was actually good. At least Metapod is on point.
There you go.
99.
All right, 100,000 is pretty fine. So Cave is the last course where we're getting Pokemon, and there's a few involved things to do. So first of all, if we look down to the right, you can't see him yet, but once he spawns in, because the N64 decides to work, you will see a Bulbaditto here.
Oh, him, right. Okay, cool. I can't see too.
Yeah, me neither, don't
Oh,
worry.
okay.
And Bulbaditto is actually a Ditto.
Oh, no. He's not facing me.
Thank you for letting me be the star of the show.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I
Alright.
need a Grimer.
And then there's left
Oh.
one. Yeah.
I don't know.
So so taking that Grimer back there triggers this Grimer, which is much closer, so we can get more points, and we can evolve this Grimer with 3 Pester Balls to get a Muck, which again, is important.
Why he's okay?
It's fine.
That's
We'll just take more pictures in Valley. We'll do it for the content.
I actually love you doing more pictures in volley, so we're fine.
There you go.
I should be walking up here. Don't.
So there is a strat. Are you doing Weeping Bell Snap?
No,
Okay.
we need points. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. So there's a strat here where you can try to like lob apples all the way to Weeping Bell, which actually just despawned. He's circling that pool in the back that we're looking at. If you do everything perfectly, there's like a 30% chance that you get it just because he just stops randomly at places. And with a perfect setup, it's not guaranteed, which is absolutely horrendous. But it saves like 8 seconds or something like that if you do it good. No, he's just going to juke you. All right, that's fine.
Is he fine?
Also, I hope you guys all caught that, but we hit Jigglypuff and we did not save her from coughing, which is, I don't know, pretty messed up in my opinion, but it is what it is.
Oh.
Yeah, so this can just happen. That's fine.
He juked me twice.
Yeah.
It's RNG, by the way.
Yes, so again, when he stops his RNG.
Do I need Jinx? I do not, right?
No.
Okay.
I would have yelled.
What are you on? That's fine. I mean, this picture is not as beautiful as it should be, but it's fine.
That's fine. So with these pictures, we'll hit 40 Pokemon, and that is what we need, right, to get to Valley,
Wait.
which is the last course in the game. Yeah, you got everything.
No, yeah, but that's not the best picture.
That's fine.
Oh, it wasn't so bad. Okay, cool.
So there are 2 things that we need when we get to Valley. First of all, 40 Pokemon, as I said. Second of all, we want to get as close to 130,000 points as possible. So we have 120, which is fine. We'll need like 3 or 4 pictures.
Yeah, we need 10k.
What?
Oh, who are you missing?
Eric, what did we forget? Okay, just get Snorlax. Okay, neither of us can count to 40 apparently.
Are you bananas?
So we'll do a backup strat, which is to get Snorlax. What did we forget?
I got whip. Maybe whipping him. No, he did count.
Chat's not helping us. All right, that's fine.
Oh, let's stare a bitch a little bit. Look, you guys never seen it because it's looking in the sky. Look how beautiful it is.
Yeah, we'll think about what happened there. I have no idea. I thought we got everything.
Yeah.
Might have just been a menuing thing. That's fine.
Do you think this shelter counted as a slowpoke? I think that was the case.
I don't think so.
think so,
Maybe it was it.
Cause I lost points. No. It
No,
count
yeah,
points.
no, because we got like 200 points there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, while you're
So-
figuring that out, do you have a little time for me to talk about Out of Bounds Toronto?
Absolutely,
sure.
go for it.
Absolutely. So we're here in Toronto for Lady Arcaders Out of Bounds Toronto, a women and femme gaming event in participation with Toronto Games Week 2025. This is a live 2-day event. We're also on the front page of speedrun.com right now, so wave hi to the camera, maybe. But we're celebrating gaming through a variety of challenges, including speedruns and other exciting showcases. And you can access the event schedule in chat by typing ¡schedule in chat.
Should I get Gyarados just for the funsies of it?
Yeah, you need points anyways, so
Okay.
might as well. All right, so we're in Valley. 2 things are going to happen. We're going to take a picture of Dugtrado Mountain. So right now we still don't know why, but we will learn why later. But long story short, once we visit Oak at the end of this course, we're going to unlock the ability to submit signs, and then we go through the picture check. So we can submit the sign immediately, even though we don't know what the sign is yet. So what Candy's trying to do here, there's like a very small spot on this ledge.
Why is it not working? Okay,
There you go.
cool.
Wasn't working because the spot is very small.
Okay.
So remember that Magikarp later. He just flew off over the mountain. We will see him again.
I like doing what's the name?
Sandshrew,
Sentry. I hit
best
the
ground type Pokemon. So again, ideally we take 0 pictures in Valley, but we need 130,000 points. So we're just getting what we need, and then we'll be out of here. So yeah, we'll take Graveler, Sandshrew, Gyarados. That'll probably be enough. Maybe Dragonite at the end. We'll see.
I still don't know what Pokemon I forgot.
Yeah, couldn't tell you. Someone check the VOD.
Yeah. At the top of my head, I have no clue.
All right, so
So-
we're going to be looking down here soon to get to that Magikarp that we just bumped out earlier.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot about that. Okay.
So
He's gonna fall from the sky.
Yeah, there he is.
There we go.
All right, worst
Now
kept
let's
secret
just
of the internet is this is how you get Gyarados. So there's our boy.
Oh It's too
Yeah,
hard for
there
my
you go.
taste, to be honest. Okay, that should be fine.
Yeah, so that'll be like 4,000 points, which is really good.
Because the left track is lower, that's why I moved to the right.
All right, now coming up is the final section of the map here. Okay, so we're getting Dragonite first. Never mind.
No,
Before final section.
I just want to show Dragonite, that's why.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
there.
Dragonite's heading in here. Also the worst kept secret of the game. So this is Squirtle Bowling. If you miss this, you need to start at the start again and come back here. And you can miss this a number of glorious ways. But basically, we need to wait until Squirtle's lined up and then throw a Pester Ball
Okay,
like that.
it's fine.
Hit Mankey. Mankey's going to fall over the ledge and close to a red button just to the right. And then we need to hit Mankey here. So this part's a bit easier, thankfully.
Did you see something flying on my screen or was it just me?
There was Dragonite.
Oh, that's
I
what
think
was flying on
Dragonite's
my
like
screen.
foot appeared.
Oh, hello? Hello?
There we go. We got him.
Okay, we go. Okay.
It worked out. It's fine.
Okay, we found Oak's secret lair, I would say.
His beach house.
Yeah,
don't know.
I mean, volley house. I don't know. He's here, just in the middle of waterfall.
Like, I don't know why you need a shack when the island is already remote, so your main place is probably already a shack, but that's fine.
I think he took retired too far.
He's just hanging out.
Yeah.
No. So now we can submit this, which is a Pokemon sign, and we're going to go through back the older stages and get other Pokemon signs. Beautiful picture here.
Actually, this was better.
More beautiful picture here. Yeah, so there are 6 Pokemon signs total. So we got 1. We'll go through the last 5 courses and get those. And also, we need 130,000 points here. If we don't get it, not the end of the world. We're fine.
Yeah, we overshot, but that's fine. I like most things that involve like. Ooh, I almost did it.
All right, so now we have the dash engine. So basically, we can just move faster. So that's the little shaking thing on the bottom right-hand side. And since we're doing any percent, the only thing we need are the signs. In 100%, we would do a few more things. So in this case, we would take Jinx and Articuno, for example. But now in any percent, we just need to take the Pokemon sign and then get out of here. So there's a different one in each course, obviously. So this one is the Mewtwo Constellation, which only appears after you, I guess, process the film.
Yeah, in case you miss first, just take 4 pictures so it's fast for me anyway. But I was like, oh, I know it. That's good for me.
It's fine. It works.
Oh, I forgot the flute.
Yes. So we unlock the flute at the right time because we actually need it in this course. So there's going to be a Vileplume here that is sleeping, and that's why we couldn't get the sign earlier, but we can actually wake it up with the flute.
Okay, so it's right. No, it's not right here, right?
Here
It's
it
right
works
about here.
probably.
Yeah, they're here.
Yeah, there we go.
So the smoke is blocking this sign.
Yeah, so this is the Cubone tree, which, I don't know, I would love a tree like that personally, but
When I was a child, I was never able to find all the signs, so I never finished this game.
it's not fair. Some of them are like, doing it blind in the late 90s is, you know, we were also like 5 years old back then, so.
True. I also didn't
Oh,
speak
nice.
English,
So Candy just got the Pester Ball snipe. So you want to hit the Pester Ball in the volcano, and yeah, getting that first try is just like super nice. And fast.
you need to press 3 buttons at once and pray.
Lots of praying. There's a strat coming up here, so we're going to try to lag reduce first of all, but second of all, there's the Electrode and Electabuzz that are coming through out of the cave. And there's a little setup that we can do to hopefully avoid them. And again, we're trying to not look at them.
I got
Okay,
stuck.
past one of them at least, which wasn't bad. So if you get hit by the Electrode, that's like really bad, because then Electabuzz stops you, and then Electrode stops you on the way back again. But that's fine. So getting hit by Electabuzz is not the end of the world. Still looks pretty good.
Oh, Pikachu is a little concerned.
Okay, so what happened there, we were listening for a sound cue specifically, but Pikachu was lured to the egg, and then the flute was activated, and we know it worked because we heard Pikachu do the electricity immediately. So if he doesn't do the electricity immediately, that means he's too far, but in this case he wakes up Zapdos, Zapdos wakes up the generator wakes up the Pokemon sign, and then we can get it here.
So that's why I couldn't get Zapdos in this Snap-off, because I never saw it.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, so you do that whole thing without seeing Zapdos at all. And in 100% actually, you turn around as you're dashing, and the doors are closing behind you, and you take Zapdos like just before the doors close, which is also very tight. But yeah, the whole tunnel section for Stein is like really cool, in my opinion. And yeah, this is the last one. It's Kingler. It's just out in the open.
Yeah, I can only start taking pictures of the statues, although you know where they are in the game, is after Professor Woken, like, you know, I need to do some research. I need pictures of signs, but
yeah, exactly.
Don't know why,
so we couldn't have submitted those earlier, basically, for game reasons.
So welcome to Rainbow Cloud!
We made it.
We made it. We finally gonna meet Mew.
Well, spoilers. All right, so Mew is the last Pokemon in the game, and
sorry,
it's hard even for runners. I'm not even like, it just sucks in general. He moves fast.
Okay.
Unless you do that, all right. So yeah, we throw preemptively in case we snipe it, which is great. If not, yeah, he jukes us a bit. People very compassionately refer to him as a pink rat. So yeah, we need to hit Mew 6 times, and then it's a coin flip whether Mew appears. Nice, that's really good. It's a coin flip on whether Mew is going to appear to the left or the right. So we'll just figure that out as the time comes.
Okay.
One more.
Easy. Tell me where you're here when you're here. Oh, left.
Nice.
I couldn't. Okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know
No,
why.
you did fine.
Yeah, this sound is a little faded for me. It's just something.
All right, so time's probably coming up in about 10 seconds here. So we just gotta get the last points, get Mew, and then Professor Oak gives us a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, and the red text is time.
And time.
Yeah. Yay.
There you go. That was Pokemon Snap.
That was Pokemon Snap. Please play Pokemon Snap, people.
That's
It's very
Pokemon
cool.
Snap. It is pretty cool. Yeah, other than that blunder with the picture we forgot, which I still...
Do you want to check? Check the...
might as well.
Yeah. I think you can reset?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, no music. We'll figure it out. But yeah, other than the Snorlax thing that we didn't see, the rest of the run was pretty good. So unfortunately, I cannot read Japanese.
Yeah, the Pokemon album, it's the second one. We have an album of all the pictures we took so far, so you can know which Pokemon you didn't get. You did not. So let's just check.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Do you remember them by number?
Okay, one sec. It's something in River. We will check this out later. We'll figure it out.
If it helps, Snorlax is number 143.
No, we did get Snorlax. I was counting which Pokemon in which courses. I think it's in River, but actually...
Yeah, that is Snorlax right there.
That is Snorlax.
Look how cute it is.
I think personally you could stand to go back and get some pictures of my good side.
All right, we will learn this later. Yeah, thanks for watching. Do you have any final thoughts?
Oh, thank you for having me again. If anybody want to start doing Pokemon Snap, we have a Discord, so we all can learn together.
Yeah, check out speedrun.com. All the resources are there by a lot of the community members, namely CC Neverender. Shout outs to him. I've been Quo. Eric's been in the crowd. He's here too.
Yeah.
This was Candy. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, this Candy.
Thank you so much, Candy, and thank you so much, Chloe. And chat, yes, please give them a hand for that incredibly fast game of Pokemon Snap. Again, they could stand to go back and get some pictures of my good side, one where we don't get hit with apples. Just saying. But please stick around because we'll be right back with a runner interview for some more fantastic games coming up today here at Lady Arcaders Out of Bounds Toronto.
Carolyn, please bring me more pain pills.